46, if you read closely in the Acts of the Apostles, you'll notice a unique character by the name of Cornelius. He was a Roman centurion in charge of the Italian cohort in Caesarea. He was a Gentile and was very generous in giving alms to the poor, and his encounter with Judaism really inspired him to be God-fearing, in fact, to the point that he abandoned paganism. Yet he didn't convert to Judaism, but he became a God-fearer. He accepted the Mosaic law, he worshipped God, but he didn't receive circumcision. And while he was in prayer, he received a vision in which an angel appeared to him and instructed him to send for Simon Peter, who was at that time in Joppa. And Simon Peter received a vision to go to the house of Cornelius to give instructions on the faith. But before that, Peter received a vision of an weird-sized animal, in which the Lord said, which there was all types of animals, and the Lord said, slaughter and eat. And then Peter's response, oh no, Lord, I cannot eat anything that's impure. But God insisted that whatever I made clean, you are not to call it impure. So that really allowed Peter to go into the house of Cornelius, a Gentile, and to proclaim the gospel. And the Holy Spirit arrived, and Cornelius and his entire household were baptized. Thus, he became the first Gentile to be converted to Christianity. This, of course, sparked some controversy among the Jewish Christians, because for them it is unthinkable to mingle with a Gentile. But Peter affirms that the Holy Spirit has also opened the door of salvation to Gentiles too, and this became a major factor during the Council of Jerusalem, in which they decided that the Gentiles are not required to be circumcised in order to become Christian. And thus Cornelius' story reminds us that one didn't have to follow every aspect of the Mosaic law, such as circumcision, in order to become a Christian, because God works beyond the Mosaic law. Mosaic law at that point was not that relevant, especially in all of his practices, but of course the spiritual aspects remained relevant. And Cornelius later became a zealous missionary and always proclaimed the gospel. So the lesson we could learn from the life of Cornelius is, in fact, two lessons is, God does listen to our prayers, but not in the way we would imagine, but he still answers them, or God does respond to our prayers in some way or form. And the other lesson is, salvation is meant for everyone. It's not just limited to Jews, as I've been mentioning in the past few days. So let's bear this in mind in the final days of Lent. May God bless all of you.